Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. I'm flying a Bf109G-6. It's equipped with an Mk108 30mm cannon. Normally you don't get that cannon as an option on this server, but this G6 does have that, so there you go. Darth Valkers, hi, hello. I've remembered to remove the frog logo this time, so it looks like we're all set. This will probably just be one flight only, most probably. So I've got full fuel, and I'm going to try and preserve the plane and everything for as long as I can. And part of that is making sure that if and when I attack a bomber like a PE-2, which has a gunner above and below the fuselage, it's important to attack it pretty much only from the sides so that it can't get me. I'm a little bit off course. I'm going to head for the tank attack and for Medin airfield. Fragster. You're in a Ju-88 on Wings of Liberty at the moment. Aha! I think, yeah, your handle rings a bell. There's one very similar in here. That must be you. Frag, is that you? You're in the Ju-88 on the same server. What's your coordinates? What grid square are you in? Alright, I see some action over there. You see that? Now it's time to go and have a looky and hopefully not get shot down. Or crash or anything. I'm so low to the ground here. What do we got there? Looks like a Ju-88. Could be Fragster. Did I turn my lights? Yes, I did. Wow, I'm really distracted right now. I've got to focus and concentrate. There's a ton of planes over there in the sun. Over there somewhere. And I've just completely lost situational awareness. Great. Okay, there we go. Right, I think what it is it's a bunch of PE-2s and IL-2s attacking a ground installation. Could be totally wrong about that, but fighters up there. That's PE-2. They are dangerous. They are. Is it PE-2? Yeah, that's a PE-2. Trouble is, if you get behind them, you get shot. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my track IR. I can't sort of move around the cockpit. If I try and zoom in, that's what happens instead of going to the gun sight. But we'll work with that. Just means I have to sit at the back of the cockpit like this. Looks a lot like a Yak or a LA. Shot at by PE2. Be an IL-2 up ahead. Someone's on my 6. Yeah, it's that Yak. Oh, it's an LA5. I don't know. Allegedly, you can out-climb an LA5 in this kind of scenario, but I don't see it happening to you. Just getting wrecked. No, he's sticking to my tail like glue. You can see him down there. Yeah, he's on me. Can't shake him. Have to try and dogfight him, I think. Engine damage, probably going to run out of boost pretty soon. I would say, where is he? I think my engine's about to go. Yeah. I glimpsed something in the chat. Frags who just said something. I'll check that in a minute. Clunk. Up at the train station at 1813. Okay, I might head up in that general direction. G6 doesn't have a... It's got the option for the 30mm grade out, but that doesn't matter. I still got an Mk108 with 200 rounds. That's a 20mm cannon in the nose. Alright, taking off from Gzatsk and going to 1813 area where the railroad is. Probably going to take off pretty much just to the right there. There is an artillery piece or two in the way. I have to watch out for those. There goes that 88. Have to watch out for him. There's an 88 landing. Pretty busy all of a sudden. Maybe I'll just wait for him to see up to. And he's just landed. Yeah, he's going for it. I think he's coming right at me, shit. Hightail it. artillery to my left there. 200 rotate. It's more like 240. Gears going up. Lights off. Powers are continuous. How's my plane looking? Plane is good, I just don't have very good track IR. It doesn't seem to be fixable today. Slagana, hi, howdy. Okay, Fragster, I'm heading to your grid square. Oh, okay. So okay, gotcha. You were landing, got it. Good stuff. Good landing. Is there much action in that area? Did you see any fighters or anything? Passing through square 1810, heading for 1813. Pretty decent winter camouflage scheme on this plane. I like it. Looks like it's literally been spray painted over the existing scheme, even a bit on the cross there. Actually, it's an advantage to have the cockpit lights turned off because there's less glare on the windshield, I reckon. Yeah, I think so. You got shot at by a fighter, but you made it back. Cool. Once you got a fighter on your tail in a bomber, very hard to extricate yourself from the situation. Up here we got a railroad station, a tank column, and a airfield to the south of those. I don't know, that could be a PE2, I'm going to call it a 110. Heading directly for the airfield. A bit too small to be a PE2. Railroad, station and warehouses. So this plane here, the G6, it's a good dogfighter and all, but I think its forte is as an energy fighter, boom and zooming. So I might try to do some boom and zoom. It does have a lot of challenges that I'm not familiar with, like spotting, looking down. You've got to be, if you're up high, got to be looking down. It's a lot harder to see targets framed against the snow and the forest in comparison to looking at the horizon like I'm doing now, or looking up into the sky. It's a lot easier to see a silhouette of a plane in those conditions rather than looking at the forest. A little bit off course. I'm going to turn left here. Yeah, and by the way, Fragster, I've got full fuel, so barring getting shot down, I'll be out here for quite a while. However long this plane can last for on a full tank of fuel, I'm guessing that's going to be about 20 minutes. What'll probably happen is I'll get into a combat or two, get damaged, and then head back to the airfield. But not necessarily. Fast plane, I've flown right past it. Loop around and maybe head for the tank column after that. It happens sometimes. Alright, one more I think. Maybe just one more. I have to restart due to Sound Bigs 6. I think I know what you mean. You've got like the sound error. I've had that before. I think it's getting solved in the next update, probably at the, I don't know, the end of September maybe, when the Mustang hopefully comes out. When the Mustang comes out, that's going to be huge. I think that's, Game Changer gets bandied around, but I think that's going to be a game changer. I think Bodenplatte in general is a game changer. I'll never forget the Bf110 bombing run where I lobbed a bomb directly into a hangar and killed 12 planes. Holy shit, really? Wow. That's what you want. That's a lot of points. Plane gets airborne real easy. Alright guys, so I'm doing, this is my last flight, this is my last live stream flight, so whatever happens, if I crash out early or if I last for 20 minutes or whatever, that's going to be the outcome. even though I've done really poorly so far. You never know. Yesterday I was flying an F4 on this same server and I did fantastically. As in, I managed to survive probably 3 or 4 separate combat instances and shot down a few planes and managed to land as well. So that's what you're looking for. Survival and success. Almost never happens. This plane is a heck of a performer. I might actually start climbing on my way to the destination. I'm actually climbing at continuous power, so 61, 62%, and the plane still climbs pretty nicely. Heading due east. You can see in the directional gyro, the plane icon is pointed at a 0 on the German directional gyros. For some reason, east is depicted as a 0, whereas what I'm mostly familiar with is east is 90, and if anything's going to be 0, it'll be north. Whereas I think they've just got N for north there. Okay, we're at the cloud base. Still miles away from the destination. Might actually just cruise just underneath the cloud base if that's going to be possible. It seems to be kind of multi-level, but I'm going to descend a bit. Here we go. That's it. We've got to clean my monitor. It's got 3 or 4 black dots on it. And as I scan the horizon, I keep on thinking that I'm getting false positives from seeing a plane off in the distance. It's just some gunge and grime on the monitor. Of course. So there's a town down there. Oh, we've leapt forward. There we are. That's probably the train. I can see the train. Now So that's an enemy train. Where's the enemy? So there'll be no enemy bombers there because they're not going to bomb their own train. So it'll just be defended by fighters, I would say. So where's the fighters? Dragster heading to train station in a 190. Cool. Nice and fast. I think that's just about the fastest plane in this game. So down there off my wing is the train station in the town. There'll be no enemy bombers here, but there will be fighters defending the train. But where the heck they are? Could be anywhere, could be nowhere. I'm at cruise power, I've got full fuel, haven't fired a shot yet. Looking for something to shoot at. I could shoot at the train itself, which is down there. Right off the wing. Ah, what do we got? What do we got? You see that? That looks like 110s. Ah, and he's being shot at though. Full power. Already lost him. Slow it down a bit. Where? There. It's a 110 being attacked by a Mk108, I think. And zoom. Where is he? There he is. Up I go. He can try and catch me. He ain't going to do it though. I've got the energy. I'll stall turn. I'll come right down on him. I've never done this before, but it's what I'm going to try and do. He's shooting at me. He's too far away though. Just got to keep going until he fails. And then come down on him somehow. Where is he though? Got to be able to see him, of course. I'm just staring at a wall of trees. Full power, headed into the ground. There he is! Right, I had the right idea with the boom and zoom there. Alright, where is he? Try again. Better reduce power soonish. Where he is. I'm going to have to dive so that I can at least have a chance of picking him up. Right there, see him? He's shooting at me. And I got one on my tail. Oh man, this ain't good. So can I boom and zoom away from this guy? Can I outclimb him? He's pretty close. He's got the same amount of energy as me. I'm just going to keep on climbing. Nah, damn it. So Eric Hartman, the highest scoring ace in the history of the world, said something along the lines of when you're in a 109 and you've got a like a yak or something on your tail, to go into a steep turning climb, and then when you get to at full power and when you get to your stall, if he's following you, because he hasn't got the energy retention that you do, he should have stalled out before you do, and then you do a stall turn, you come down on him and you blast him in a descent. So that was the idea I was trying to put into action there. It kind of worked the first time when I had enough energy from the dive, but it didn't work when we had equal energy states to start off with. I'm going to have to do one more, just one. Mark's Guitar Lounge, good day all. Took a day off, just woke up, coffee with Frog. This is cool. Excellent. Bit of an experiment here in trying a different combat tactic, boom and zoom, rather than my usual hug the trees approach. I'll have to use both. I'll have to use both if and when each is applicable. First goal, don't hit the AAA on takeoff, which is off the tip of my propeller blade there. Don't crash into the forest. Kind of got a free run straight ahead actually. And another AAA there, and one there, two of them. Alright, let's go. Right, so I'm headed back. I'm at 1810. I'm headed back to 1813. Should be there in about 3 minutes, I think. I'm going to stay. What am I going to do? I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to stay low, spot a target, go in at full power and blast it. I'm not going to try and turn fight in this plane. It seems to be too heavy. Mostly too heavy. Frag has been killed. Oh no! A bit of enemy activity over the train. That's good. I'll have something to do. My track. What's really hampering me is my track IR is stuffed. It's totally stuffed today. It's not functioning. I'm restricted to sitting basically back here and trying to aim like this. Normally I'm leaning right forward and that doesn't get you looking at the rudder pedals. It gets you just kind of telescoping forward and looking through the crosshairs. So the track IR is a bit screwy today and I'm not able to fix it. That's resetting it. Now I'm staring at the sky. Adjust my headset and no, I've still got the same issue. Damn. Just got a new stick, X56, Rhino, HOTAS and pedals set up. Kind of hard. Lots of new buttons. X56. Cool. So far I'm rocking a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. I got it for about, this is in Australian dollars mind you, I got it for about $70 from a store. Like, I didn't buy it online. And I only got it because I just bought my first gaming rig, which was just a laptop, and it's one of those kind of things where the store's shutting in an hour and a half. And, well, the shops are shutting in an hour and a half, and you don't know where you're going to get a joystick from, and you want one right bloody now. You don't want to wait or anything. And so I just went to the local electronics store here. It's called JB Hi-Fi. That's one of them, one of the bigger ones. And just said, have you got a joystick? And they had like one. They had just one, and that was this one. So that's what I got. And at the time I remember thinking two things. I thought, damn, that's expensive. And I thought, shit, I hope it works. I hope it actually bloody works. And does it work? I haven't got anything else to compare it against, so I can't be too objective about it. But I'm still flying with it, so that probably says something. What do we got up here? Is that a 190 or a lag? As in an LA5. Way higher than me, so it's going to be pretty hard to get him. I might actually break off. I don't want to wreck my engine trying to catch him. Let's get a bit closer then. We'll try one zoomer. Like an FW. Can't really be sure at this distance though. I'm going to cut power. I'm not going to blame my tools or nothing, but I'm going to kind of blame my tools right now. The track IR, I don't think it's necessarily the track IR, but it's not working 100% in this flight. So that's definitely hampering my ability to be situationally aware and to look around. These cockpits can be quite, it's like really, the view can be limited sometimes, so you need your track IR working perfectly. You're basically ensconced in a metal and bulletproof glass cage that can withstand high impact rolling over and things like that. And so it's fairly chunky. I think in real life you could look through the windscreen much better than what you can here because of some kind of a thing to do with the perspective being not magnified but kind of enlarged or something. There's a video on YouTube about it, about the FW190's cockpit windscreen. So it looks like it wouldn't be very offering a very good view, but actually the view's a lot better than one would expect. Particularly to the left and the right. What do we got here? Is it a Peshka? I think that's a IL-2. Could be anything, but I reckon it's an IL-2. Man, I'm really struggling with this track IR. Let's see if we can actually shoot something down this time. someone on my tail. And that IL-2 is still flying. Hitting him with 50 cal right now. And I'm out of ammo. Oops. That is going to do it, guys. Not having the best session with the track IR. Other than that, still having pretty good fun. Fragster, you crash killed 3 buildings. Tempted to stay, but I'll be back with some more vids later on. But this will do it for the live one. Hopefully the technical difficulties will be ironed out. Okay. Well, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. And thanks Fragster as well for flying with us. That was pretty good. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye for now. And enjoy your weekend.